Be the curcumin in someone's life. Does anyone know what curcumin is? It is the magical compound present in turmeric which has antibacterial, antiviral and antifungal properties. It is this compound that gives turmeric its characteristic bright yellow color. Turmeric is excellent to fight off cold, cough and other infections. The use of turmeric dates back nearly 4,000 years to the Vedic culture in India, where it was used as a culinary spice. According to Ayurveda and Unani systems, turmeric has a long history in medicinal use too. This pandemic has put our immunity to the test. It was during this time that we had to make sure our immunity was top notch. You might be wondering, what is this going to lead to? Well, I'm going to talk about turmeric. Now, this might sound like a lecture and come across as boring, and I thought so too, until I understood how intriguing turmeric really is. I was sitting and studying for my test when my mom walked in with my daily warm glass of the yellow golden potion, as she calls it, since I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And for me to have anything, it should be visually appealing. In reality, it's just a simple concoction of warm turmeric water with honey and a squeeze of lime. In the night, she handed me a mug of warm turmeric latte, which we also know as Haldi Ka Doodh, introduced by Starbucks, and it is one of their latest trends on the high street and makes for a fantastic Instagrammable post. I was curious as to why I was having these turmeric drinks, so I asked my mom, and I am so glad I did. As I spoke to her, I learned of the various benefits of turmeric that have been passed down generations. When I was born, for the first few years, I was given a bath with milk, cream and turmeric because it has great antiseptic properties that help heal wounds, cleanse and give a glow. I recollected that a few months ago, my mom dropped a glass bottle and it shattered, deeply cutting her toe, which made it bleed profusely. She tried several things like applying pressure on the wound, rubbing Dettol, but all of that was in vain. My grandmother asked me to get turmeric from the spice box in the kitchen, and once again it was this golden powder that came to the rescue. The turmeric was applied onto the cut, and in no time the bleeding stopped. Now I realized what made this yellow powder so special. So voila! It struck me and I decided that I'm going to talk about turmeric, the golden Indian spice. I did a little research and learned that after the COVID-19 outbreak, turmeric sales had shot up because its medicinal properties were getting renewed attention at the time when the coronavirus was spreading rapidly. And as per an article in the Economic Times, domestic and export demand for turmeric is rising. India is the world's largest producer of turmeric, producing 70 to 75% of the world's total production. With online sales of turmeric tea sachets, capsules and Starbucks selling this golden colored milk, this trend has caught up globally and we saw a 5-fold increase in our exports of fresh turmeric. The world is just now woken up to realizing that turmeric, which has been a part of the ancient Indian kitchen since a long time, has amazing benefits like being an antiseptic, reducing inflammation, boosting immunity, as well as using it as a face mask to bring a glow. Even now, as per the Indian tradition, the day before the wedding, there is a ceremony where this golden paste is applied onto the bride and groom to give them a natural glow. It is used in everyday Indian cooking, while also being a storehouse with immunity building properties, which just showcases its versatility. It doesn't have a distinct flavor like chili or cinnamon or any other spice for that matter of fact. It is not overpowering, yet a pinch of it changes the appearance and taste of the food, blending in beautifully with all the other ingredients. Are all of you still pondering, what does this have anything to do with this talk? Well, I have used turmeric as a metaphorical term to showcase that all of us human beings should be like this magical golden powder. We should be super versatile, blend in with everything and everybody that we come in contact with. We should help bring out the best in others without being overpowering, just like turmeric. Try to help ease the pain that someone is going through, like the immunity boosting quality that helps fight diseases. Help people fight their battles by giving them strength by just being beside them. The yellow golden color itself is symbolic of joy and happiness. It isn't difficult to be just like curcumin in someone's life. You could be a curcumin when you help the underprivileged by giving them access to education, food, or medicines. In the same way, you could also be a curcumin when you see the pain on the face of a classmate because they were bullied, and not just be a spectator to it but also help them. Similarly, when you give your time to a senior citizen and listen to their stories 100 times and still behave that you heard it for the first time, you are being the curcumin in their life. Your act of kindness makes you a curcumin. One, you are the root, just like turmeric. Once your roots are well ingrained in the ground, nothing's going to make you topple, not even the strongest of winds. Like turmeric, spread the color of happiness. If each one of us could be like curcumin, imagine the change we could bring in this world. We need more love, more compassion, more color, more taste, more happiness. Let's be the glow in someone's life. Let's be the curcumin. Thank you.